Hey, you said you was finna read? Yeah. You want some wine with your reading? Yeah. No, you're not. Can you bring up 2 cups? Yeah. When you come, no extra trips. Huh? It don't matter what kind of cup? Girl, no. Bring a coffee mug. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I was. Period. That's it. Keep it light. Silent mode, boy. The charger. Big charger. I feel like it's 11 o'clock. Girl, I hate this hoe. Somebody posted on Instagram in their story. They said, is it just me or are we all night owls now? And I'm like, period, because the fucking world get dark early.
Oh, we all what?
Night owls now. I'm like, I be feeling like I'm staying up super late. It be 9:30.
You gotta wake up super early and it's still goddamn dark.
Girl, can I catch a break?
Did you mop?
Recently? Today?
Yes.
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay. Girl, I had them damn shoes.
I ain't mopped since the day I mopped the whole house.
I seen the broom. I was like, oh shit, did she mop?
Oh, girl, nah. I had fucking got that candle wax and shit.
Look, I got the shoes on. So I was like, please.
Said I'm messing it up. All fucking ready. Oh, girl, you good.
You could just put it on my breast. I don't have to take the shit out.
Okay, cool. In your room talking to that you had to cover your mirror up. But I just went in there, your mirror was covered up. I'm like, you been in there talking to ghosts, Naya? That whistle back through that window, huh? So quit trying to respond, nigga. I was just playing. No, save it. Okay. I wasn't sure yet. Oh, hey, y'all. Sorry, I'm still getting it together. I'm running a little behind today. I have been having a lazy day, so procrastinating. Just trying to get some angles. Okay, and boggles, boom. Happy Wednesday. Cheers. It's gonna be loud, so I can see it coming. Close the door. Not for the kids. Oh, y'all on there talking. Hi, Michael. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Michael. I am cool people. Thanks for coming. Happy Wednesday. Post-election of Wednesday. Cheers. We survived another week. Hump day. So, here we go. Here it starts. Silence my phone too. We should be all good. So, we're here on a wonderful Wednesday. Living our best lives. Drinking wine. Everyone should be drinking. It's a good day. It's a good day. Good chill day today for me, honestly. How's y'all days going? Hope y'all having a good day. Drop something in the comments that you did today to love yourself, because that shit goes a long way. Today, me taking my lazy day this whole afternoon was my way of loving myself. I needed that. I needed to show myself a little gentleness, a little kindness. Because I've been going hard. Like, the last, feels like 2 weeks, really. Really, since my birthday, I feel like I've been really on my own neck. And I'm just like, you can get a reprieve today, girl. Relax. So, what y'all do to love yourself? What y'all eat for dinner? Today was salmon quesadillas. I put my little pinky toe in that joint. That shit was good. Yeah, with a lot of dairy-free cheese. No diarrhea for me. Love yourself. It's the little things. Dairy-free cheese is great. I use the, what's the brand? It's called Field Roast. Field Roast brand of dairy-free cheese. They have a creamy chow cheese. I think that's what it's called. That shit's good. Like, favorite sandwich cheese ever. And Kroger has a cashew queso, spicy blanco. It's delicious. Yes, my son is a big PJ Masks fan as well. PJ Masks, man, there's something about those heroes who fight crimes at bedtime. It's something about them. The kids love it. Yeah, you got to spend time with your family, spend time with your loved ones. Me and my son been recovering. We've been feeling a little under the weather. We don't have COVID. We're just, seasonal, not even flu, like cold-like symptoms. The weather's changing. It's cold and hot. It's snotty and congestion and sinus pressure, but it's not sickness. Gotta know your body, folks. It goes a long way. So here's the recovery. Cheers and healing. Cheers. I'm still doing my chakra cleanse. Week 2, I've been doing a lot of yoga and meditation. I'm still working on getting the food aspect down. My smoothie game is pretty weak. It's coming up though. Today I made a bomb smoothie. But the last couple days when I've been making smoothies, they've been trash. Like, I'm like, oh my God, you have to drink this? Yeah, you do because you made it. But it was awful. They were awful. Today, I drank my smoothie and I was like, you made this? Girl, you better. You better. You motherfucking better, okay? So, here we are. Yeah, I made some cilantro lime rice too and black beans with the quesadillas. Delicious. Delicious. It was great. So, I've been enjoying it. I would say that my overall week, it's been pretty solid. I just been intaking a lot of information. I've been trying to, finish up my books that I want to finish reading for the end of the year. I never share this kind of stuff with y'all, so I'm going to do better about sharing it. So right now what I'm reading is Chakra Healing. Yes, Chakra Healing by Margarita Alcantara. Can't tell you much about the author, can tell you about the book. I really like the book. A lot of this stuff you can get on YouTube, the information in this book, not going to lie to you. But what I do like that's not on YouTube is the behavioral changes. And so these they have 6 segments. So you have the meditation, yoga, crystals, essential oils, food and diet, and the behavioral changes. So the behavioral changes and the food and diet are my favorite because she really goes into depth into like, oh, if you're experiencing guilt, if you're experiencing headache, hemorrhoids, fatigue, fear, disconnection, digestive, she goes through and she explains like which chakras are related and what you can do to kind of heal that. And it's phenomenal. Hi, Kid Frankie, how you doing? This is a really good book. It's one of those things where, yeah, you can read it all the way through, but it's great when you can have it available to look through. So I have a headache. What's going on? What can I work on? What can I do other than some Western medicine? Yeah, you gotta eat good. It's about that time. It's dinner time for sure. If you ain't ate, you should eat. That daylight savings time is kind of kicking my ass. So I've been trying to make sure I eat earlier, but it's hard to see. Yes. I'm also reading Ideas, Influence, and Income. This is really interesting. It's I don't. It's I feel like less of a. It's a how-to book for sure, but it's definitely motivational as well. It's her outlook. It's her. What's it? Tanya Hall. It's the way she thinks. It's the way she allows the words to flow from her as if she's speaking naturally with expert advice. Has anybody ever read or looked into Rich Dad Poor Dad? Or like bought the curriculum or listened to his motivationals. Someone was telling me today about him and just the knowledge and power and the sauce really that he's giving up. And I'm interested in that. I'm interested to, hear more about. I like to hear what people have to say. That doesn't mean I'm going to do everything they say. Of course not. But it's good to have access to the information. So, yeah, that's what I'm reading right now. Those are what's really got me. I'm also reading a couple little tarot card books and shit like that. But that's not the depth. The depth is the how-to books. It's the motivational books. It's the self-help books. I feel like you only have one life and you gotta spend not all of it, but a lot of it working through your inner shit so you can become and be and thrive as the person you're meant to be. Hi, everybody. Y'all palling on the call tonight. Happy Wednesday. Get with the cheers. Make sure you're drinking. We here with it. Yeah. Wind down Wednesday. Real lazy day vibes. Yeah, I could drop the link somewhere to get these books for sure. For sure. I actually got asked to join a book circle that's nationwide, and they want to send some 30-something books to your house if you send one book to someone else's house. So I'm excited to see if that shit's gonna work out. Oh, wow, y'all, I'm finally getting tired. That's good. I'm not gonna get off live early tonight. We're gonna ride it out to 9:30. I'm out with the gang. Y'all know. So we with it on like our regular Wednesday jams. Like, so we here. So do y'all really want to talk about how I feel about all the election shit? Let's start there. We'll start there and then we'll work through it. So, okay. To get started, let me check the copy box. Yeah, my energy is strong and addictive. Thanks, guys. So, to get started, okay. Am I happy that Biden won? I don't want to say yes. I don't want to say yes. And here's why not. Because lesser of two evils is not a good option, okay? Just because he not as a blatant racist as Trump doesn't make him a good choice for president. Would I have wanted Trump to get reelected? Absolutely not. Am I coming off as kind of unsatisfiable? Yes. Because we deserve better. Straight the fuck up. We fucking deserve better. So why are these the trash ass options that we get stuck with for who becomes the goddamn president? Like, these options are trash. Sorry, y'all, covering them bits. These options are trash. So why the fuck do I want to get on there? Like, why do I want to have to vote for these lesser two options? The fact that other shit that bothered me. That now Kamala Harris is all of these different ethnicities she's an African American Japanese vice president, or she's African American Indian. Like, one, can we just decide on whatever she gonna be and we stick with that for the next 4 years if this is how it's gonna go? Two is, I'm over getting these HBCU graduate sorors, fraternity people as our goddamn politicians. Like, where are the real people? Show me the real people. Show me the brothers and the sisters that drink and hang out with the fam. Like, who are real people. Who are real people. And that's the thing that I feel like for me is the disconnect about politicians in all aspects, because we're so focused on the presidential election. You can affect your community way stronger, way more potently, with way more influence in your local elections. Period. Hands down. Even with, you would affect more people in your local election and in your community just by being a mentor, just by being a part of the community, giving to food drives, being a neighbor, looking out, being a successful and productive citizen in your neighborhood. So, like, it's simple. Like, and let's not always see something, say something. I'm not saying you got to go out here and be a snitch to be a part of your community. But prime example, one of I like to call him my friend Jamal. He is organizing a local food drive on his own. Like, this is something he wanted to do, was just posting about it on Instagram. Like, and now he's getting other people from the community to help him deliver the food, make the food. Like, that's beautiful. Like, it's the art of teamwork. It's the art of really coming together to help your community. Hi, Lawrence. Period. So, you can always help your community, and you don't have to do it with voting. There's other ways. And that's that on that. That's my whole spiel. As far as weather and mindset today. Today was a beautiful day to me. It was raining. It was real wet, real mushy from yesterday because it was raining. But it was beautiful. It felt beautiful. It looked serene, and just nature in her full self, in her full beauty and glow, and doing her thing. And I loved it. And I really wish that anybody who followed me on Instagram already seen it, but I really wish I had a fenced-in backyard, because I would be out in the backyard naked, rolling in the leaves, like, minding my business. Like, I just be wanting to be outside naked. It's something about the whole fresh-ass H2O, wind hitting your butt cheeks, that I just really love. Hi, Marlo. Good to see you. I'm doing great, loves. How y'all doing? Drop what y'all had for dinner and how y'all doing in the comments for me. I'm trying to show y'all some love. So the weather today for me was beautiful. Like, I got some new Oracle cards today, so I just wanted to be a part of nature, and just enjoy the world. I just wanted to exist. I didn't want to have to do much. I didn't want to be a changing and oppositional force today. I just wanted to exist, and it went great. It was feeling good. It was the kind of vibes I needed. I just wanted to be one in my room, in my house, in my life today, and it was absolutely divine. What's going on in the world? What is going on in the world? I just had it open there. Here we go. So, yeah. What are y'all drinking? Tonight I'm drinking a beautiful... Ooh, edible gummies? That sound good. American honey and a Budweiser. You always want a shot in a beer. You be on it. I can't get... What? Every time I be in here on my phone trying to look at stuff to talk to y'all about, it always acts stupid. But then when I write it on paper, it want to act right. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I really don't. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, but this week I feel like it's been going good. I really just been preparing for the new moon to, you know, reset my intentions, new month, new goals. Gotta do your own personal best. And not even in the sense that it's a competition, but challenge yourself to be a little bit better, a little bit stronger, a little bit more yourself. Push yourself to, you know, love yourself a little bit more. Go the extra mile for yourself. Go the extra. Step out of your comfort zone. Like, yeah, it's definitely great. I've been actually doing a lot of work on this calendar, and it's been coming together beautifully, and I'm super, super excited. Because it's going to be beautiful. And you're going to get to really see a lot of my shoots. Ooh, yes. Turkey, sausage, and rice. I'm a big rice fan, y'all. Like, make me a carbohydrate, okay? Like, I love potatoes, rice, bread, starches, like starches, carbs, fave, pastas. I like, even with the bread, the whole bread situation. What? It don't matter what kind of bread it is. Naan bread, potato bread, wheat bread, tortillas. I don't care. Give me that. Give me what I came here for. You already know. I'm trying to hydrate myself, y'all. I haven't been hydrating myself properly. Or adequately. I know I said that and I drank juice. I got water right here. I just wanted to put some taste in my mouth. So, today, I really was going to leave the house and I didn't. But I really just want to buy a lot of plants. Thought it was going to be deep, huh? Nah, I just want more life in my room, in my house. And I be wanting plants everywhere. Like, I just want to live in a greenhouse that got a bed. Really don't even have to have a bed. Just have a lot of crystals and a fleece and fleece items. I'm gonna be in love. I don't even really need a bed. Today I took a nap on the yoga mat just because. So it's the fleece items for me. Make me comfy. It's a wrap. I'm about to be right back. I need to go my house. I don't want y'all to watch me. So y'all just gotta wait. I did want to say, so I have questions for y'all about things. You can answer them. People are disrespectful. We back. We with it. It's fucking Wednesday and the place to motherfucking be, and they know that shit. So don't call my phone. What Carrie Foss said? Don't hit my line. Don't call my phone. It's Wednesday. We winding down. We got the bottles popped open. First cup. We're with it, okay? So I just can't believe people just still be disrespecting me to that level. Like, they don't know what goes down on a Wednesday. Like, Where's your wine? Where is your hump day activity? So, I know everyone keeps wanting to talk about the election, and I don't want to talk about it, but I just want to understand. Why does it take so long from the time we send in our ballots to decide who the president is? Like, I don't get that at all. I don't like how they be. Here's my biggest issue with politics is that they don't know how to mind their goddamn business. My body, my choices about my body are not your fucking business. And I know a lot of you guys on my live are men. Shout out to the people who swing their dicks around and fucking boss people around all the damn time. But you don't have control over people's bodies. Like, I feel like a lot of people, what's understood doesn't have to be explained. I know my body's nice. Body of a god, honey. Yeah, all that. You gotta love yourself. You gotta love that body you in. Yeah, that's why y'all like it. Y'all like it because I love it. Y'all like it because y'all can't come on here and tell me otherwise. Like, yeah, I know you like it. You're here. Say something else. Say something more. Say something relevant. Like, looks will change. I might fucking get lazy and get as big as a house. And if I want to, I will. And if I don't, I'll avoid it. Like, but what's in our mind, though? My curves are banging, but what do you bring to the table? What is your relevance? Like, me and my friend was just having this conversation. I said I wasn't going to go there, but I'm here now. God, period. God is with a capital G. Speak on it. So, my problem is, what be making people, men and women, what do y'all think, like, when it comes to bringing something to the table? Like, my problem with dating, honestly, is that I don't feel like people are bringing something adequate that I need to the table. I can pay my own bills. I can feed myself. I can entertain myself. I can comfort and companion myself. I can make myself come. So what do you bring to the table? Your problems? Your lack of communication? Your lack of self-awareness? Like, and that's cool. Like, everyone's on a journey. Everyone's journey has different obstacles and different rhythms and flows to it. And we're not all at the same place. And I love it. But if you can't unpack and deal with your shit, you can't deal with me, because I'm going to unpack and deal with my own shit. So before you could be like, oh, well, and when I can't, and I finally do get to the point where I start being able to deal with it, then that's when I... Exactly. But everyone can't realize or isn't realizing that they're not watering your garden, but you're watering theirs. And I'm a garden waterer. Like, I'm a lover. I'll be walking around with my whole heart out like I am a lover, and I know that. So, like, I'm one of them people. I'm like, yeah, love you. I can get more love. I can get more. You make that shit up in your heart. You're not going to run out of love. So I can love people. That's not the problem. The problem is that people reciprocating that, or even just respecting your boundaries enough not to cross your boundaries while they figure out how to love you, how you need to be loved, and how they want to love you. Yeah, how they find that compromise. But it's crazy to me how people don't even know enough about themselves that they can't even begin to have those type of conversations with you. Like, you don't know your love language, so you don't know how to love you properly, so you don't know how to love me properly. Like, period. You You gotta know yourself. People don't be knowing themselves. Like, they be walking around just existing, and then they meet people who live, and they're like, oh, she lives and I want to live too. So then they want to suck your energy out of you and call that love and call that affection and call that friendship and call that whatever type of relationship they're trying to build with you. No, love is like raw. Love is like, I love watching you exist. I love seeing you strive. I love seeing you become who you are meant to become, and I love you for that. I love you because of how I see you be you, not because of how I want to see you, where I want you to go. No, that's a lot on a man. That's a lot on a man. I'm not even going to say that men should be the maintainers and supporters of women. That's a lot. Like, that's part of my issue with monogamy, is that I don't really believe in that, because people don't really know how to be monogamous. They don't want to be monogamous. They just feel like they have to conform to the idea that this is a monogamous society and people like monogamy, so we should be monogamous. No, you don't have to do that. Love me, and if your heart is big enough where you can love me adequately and love someone else without having to lie, cheat, finesse, and destroy the relationship we're building, do that shit. But many people can't do that because they're not open and honest enough about their communication, about what they want, what they love, what they need, what they feel like they deserve or are capable of having as a person. And people aren't honest with themselves. So, like, for me, I know that I'm high maintenance. Like, when men tell me that, that don't shock me. But I be walking around maintaining myself just motherfucking fine. So I'm cool with being high maintenance. And if you can't rise to the occasion, we ain't got to parlay. We ain't got to play. We ain't got to chill. We ain't got to do that. You got to get in where you fit in. You got to know how you fit in. Everybody ain't meant. Everybody don't vibe with you. Everybody vibes don't rock. So, like, I'm not going to say that men have to be the maintainer and supporter. You should be... Love should be the glue. Like, I'm with you because I love you, not because I want to support you or I want to maintain you or I want you to give you this best life or give you all these things or help you become who I think you should be. It's not about any of that. It's about loving you. It's about, I genuinely love the person you are. I love you in your own natural way. And if you don't love it like that, you can't say you love me. Ain't no conditions to the love for me. So if you have conditions to your love, you can keep it. It's like apologies. If you have to say but, or but if you, or but can you, or but you should, then keep that shit. Keep that apology. That shit toxic. You need to keep that shit with you. Because you need to work on whatever the fuck it is that you really need or want to say or want to communicate. Because how you feel is not anyone else issue but your own. Why are you so bothered by it? Why are you so upset? And that's not saying that you shouldn't be upset. You are entitled to your feelings. Your feelings are valid. Your love is valid. Period. Treating exactly. But that's like I was reading the Oracle book, and it was saying that eventually you will stop using Oracle and be the Oracle, and that's the goal. Eventually you'll stop living, stop existing and being a human and being a human being, and you'll just live and be a connected part of this planet. And when you live and be a connected part of this planet, you are a little bit more intentional. You're a little bit more aware that, hey, there's tension in my body because I'm not consciously breathing. Hey, I'm upset, and so instead of lashing, I'm going to take a personal day. Hey, I'm not dealing with my own problems well, so I need a second to myself. Hey, I'm in my feelings about life, so I need a second to digest how I feel or what I think or what I'm going through, because I don't know how to convey my emotions. There's nothing wrong with that, but communication is key. No one can feel what you feel or understand how you feel if you don't tell them, if you don't communicate. And we have a problem as humans communicating because we think that, oh, well, if I start communicating my feelings, then I'm giving up my leverage because I don't now this person knows how I feel, and they can abuse my love, my feelings, my emotions. And people can't abuse what you've set boundaries to. Just because you share your emotions does not allow the space for your emotions to be abused, because you're not giving them that space. And once you realize your own boundaries, and the thing is that you can't share your feelings and your boundaries or your mindset or your thoughts or your vulnerability with everyone. And once you understand who you can share it with, you're like, oh, I can be that person with you, and you understand. Like, one of my friends, she was like, you be always crying. Girl, just in front of her. Like, everybody else, I'm like, if I cry, they're going to think something's wrong with me. They're going to think that I'm having a bad day. Bitch, nah, I'm just a crybaby. I be crying when I have a good day, a bad day. I be in my car damn crying. Like, just cry. Like, I just be being emotional. But everybody don't know how to handle me being emotional. Some people are like, well, you never cry. I've never seen you cry. Yeah, just because you don't see it don't mean it don't happen. It ain't your business because you be acting like that. You be acting funny. Like, be normal. Tell me something good. Like, act like you don't see it. It's beyond mistreating women. It's the self-hate for me. I hate when people... A lot of times when you don't like something, it's because you don't like your reflection in the mirror. So a lot of times when you don't like something, it's because you don't like what you see that you do in someone else. And so that makes you not like that person. Well, really, that's a you problem, and you need to fix that. So I don't like when people aren't aware that they're hating themselves, and that is why it's coming off like you hate all these people, or these people are always doing something to you. Ain't nobody doing shit to you. Ain't nobody doing shit to you. Nothing. Nothing at all. People be doing shit to themselves. It's really crazy to me that Alex Trebek died. What is a legend, honey? Oh, women are ruthless. Women are way more ruthless than men. And that's why I think it's funny when men have more physical, raw physical strength, and masculinity and testosterone pushes that in y'all. And it's a beautiful thing. I really adore the male species in general. But I just hate the lack of maturity mentally. That's the most frustrating part for me. But the physique, the anatomy of it all, the natural beauty of men, let alone black men, I adore. But women are definitely and can be ruthless, but we're emotional beings. Like, and not even saying like, oh, women have all these emotions and men don't. Men are emotional beings as well. But women are ruled, and a lot of our circadian rhythms are ruled by the moon, which is emotion. That's literally emotion. It's just your emotions flowing, like an imbalance and out of balance, with the tide and against the tide, and it's flowing. So like, women are more in tune with their emotions, so they can use them as wisdom and be more intuitive. And a lot of times I feel like women are ruthless, but we come off as ruthless because we not putting up with a lot of shit. Women do not have to be all the titles that we have been given. And now that we don't want to be that, everyone's like, well, that's mean. That's not mean. You don't have to be the wife, the mother, but also the therapist, the cook, the chef, the cleaner, the chauffeur, like the soccer coach, like the cheerleader. Like, moms be putting on all the hats. And then everybody be like, well, why is she snippy? The bitch is tired, okay? She be fucking doing everything. Women be out here giving up everything they got, period. Being gods amongst modern fucking men, and we be unappreciated. So yeah, we come off as ruthless, and we not sorry. Like, I seen a post that said, can y'all send the ladies back outside because We tired of all these city girls. No. We want to be city girls now. All the ladies want to be city girls because y'all niggas not gentlemen. Y'all don't know nothing about being a gentleman. Y'all really just be fucking sheep and, wolves in sheep's clothing. Like, period. Another post I seen. A man will ruin your life and come back and like your picture. Leave me alone. Like, and this is not even male bashing. It's about understanding that a lot of men naturally mature emotionally and mentally slower than women. So that when y'all men are lashing and doing, not even lashing, just not thinking through your actions and being more intentional about your life, it shows. So when you want to sit and sucker or suck the energy out of someone whose energy is great, and not just saying that men do this, men and women, it is very frustrating to me because I be feeling like I'm one of the people. Let me cover these up so I'll get my account shut down. I just got to stretch, y'all. Sorry. You can't be an emotional succubus to people. You can't be a leech to people, like an emotional, mental, physical leech. Everyone is going through their own shit. Like, that's why Smiles, love, Smiles, good shit that you can make up in here for free. Give that shit out because, and not that everyone is entitled to your love, and don't give it out if you don't feel like you have it to give. But if you have a big heart and you have love to give, and you can spare a compliment or two a day, or a smile in the street, or a smile in the hallway, do that. Everyone's going through something in here, and in here, the human experience is stressful at a lot of points. And we live in a society that has a brutalist structure, so it is always trying to make it a point to rag on your mental well-being, your alignment, your aura, your energy is trying to tear you down. And that's not saying that you have to let it, but that's definitely what's trying to go down. So when you feel like, oh, I need to take a second to separate myself, do it. Who's going to stand in your way? Who told them they could do that? Move them out of your way. Pick them up like a sock and fling them across the room. Because you deserve. Everyone, not men, not women, everyone deserves their best life. Whatever you envision that to be. And that can change. And once you get to the best life you feel like you deserved and you've pictured, dream bigger. Dream better, dream harder, dream more intensely and more intuitively and more intentionally. But this world, not free thinking, like, that's why I love y'all, honestly. I feel like of the thousands of followers or subscribers I have on here, the ones who get on the live, they're the free thinkers. And I'm glad to have y'all. Like, I'm glad because there's so much more to this world. There's so much more to this existence, this body, all this. There's depth in you. There's depth. Multifaceted, honey. Like, ooh. Period. Ain't nothing like drinking water with your nose stuffed up because you be feeling like you drowning yourself, but you dehydrated. It's intense. Okay. We are in our last moments of Wind Down Wednesday. It's coming to a close. So I do have a little bit more that I want to talk about. I didn't know that coronavirus was rampant in the United States. They said we all experience an uncontrolled spread. Really? Y'all sick? Y'all sick? Y'all got coronavirus? Y'all got coronavirus? That's intense. Uncontrollable spread. They're talking about the cost of gold done went down. I need to go buy me some bullets. Make sure y'all got y'all guns on deck. And if you can't get you no guns, get you something sharp. A lot of something sharp, baby. Knives, axes, saws. Cause baby, the way they gonna try to come. What the fuck is a powdered vaccine? That's just about nasty. Yeah, and I seen that New York saying that you can't soon you can't come traveling there without a vaccine. You know, like that's gonna be really crazy. Like once they finna try to make everybody take the vaccine, baby. Everybody. Like if you got baby, they gonna try to pump it in your food. Like you thought fluoride was in everything. COVID vaccines gonna be in everything. COVID vaccines, ibuprofen, spermicide, and fluoride gonna be in everything you drink and eat. And I said the other ones because that shit already in there. So wow. Yeah, the amount of fucked up laws that are being passed under our noses is really crazy. And the fact that they like, oh, well, we can do this because we're in charge. I didn't know Scarlett Johansson had got married. Oh. Oh, small news. So y'all know. Not that I'm against white people, but it ain't just too many of them I really care for like that. But Britney Spears, I like her. And I like her fight. I like the fight in her. I like her beautiful. She has a beautiful soul, honestly. But I've been following her conservatorship cases, and about like how her father basically controls her life, and he controls her life, and he can make her do whatever, and he be not letting her do anything, and she only can have like $2,000 a month of her own money. And ever since she's been in the conservatorship, she's made more than she's ever made. Been on like several world tours, etc., etc. She doesn't have any access to the money, so she doesn't have parental rights of her kids. Her dad had 100% parental rights until he got caught abusing her kids. Like, she's not allowed to drive vehicles. It's a lot of shit she cannot do because of their conservatorship. So now they're saying she was finally allowed to at least speak out against him and speak and say whatever's going on against her. Because even when people try to do the Free Britney campaign, her dad sues them and puts, was it gag orders? Gag orders in place so people can't talk about Britney, da da da. So I just be happy to see that my good sis Britney is coming through. I really hate that they be trying to whitewash all types of shit. Just let black people be represented. Let Mexicans, blacks. Then CNN had the nerve to put something else instead of Indians or Native Americans on the fucking poll they was taking. And this the disrespect for me. The disrespect for people you couldn't have been here without. I be understanding luxury clothes. They be wanting $200 plain gray sweatsuit you could have got at Walmart. Well, bitch, why would I pay you that? Apparently, COVID reports are peaking right now. I don't be believing none of this shit. Because they lie to your face. Right on this shit. Make a whole article, shit be a lie. Don't be no background research. Motherfuckers just be lying to you. Do your own research. I want some beets. Like beets in the wintertime. Good for you. Purple food. Wow. Of course, Steven Spielberg's daughter is mixed. Which, I mean, literally not a problem. Love to see the black women in every walk of life and all their beautiful aspects. But, wow, she don't look nothing like him at all. One girl, I just realized that she was Asian. She don't look Asian at all. Just thought she had small, dainty features. But world's worst Airbnb is in London. It's outdoors. I'm just here with it. Y'all know. We got 9 minutes left. I'm hot. I'm about to take a bath. But I just want to say, last and final remarks before I log off. And want to end today by saying, everything you want to do is already accomplished. You just have to step your best foot and your best forward out there and do the damn thing. You already be handling it. You already decided you're going to do it. You already put it on your list of things to do. Knock that shit out the park. Worry less, smile more, love yourself, and as always, fuck what they think. Like, people are always going to have a response on what you think. And if you don't like what they say about how you move, how you carry yourself, but you love it, fuck 'em. Fuck them and exit stage, whichever side of the stage you fucking want to, and keep it moving. Life's too short. Life's too short. Life's short. Life's short. Life's short. Time is an illusion. You can lose track of time if you stop watching the clock. And sometimes you need to get lost in a moment or two this week. And tell me about it too, because it's worth it. Get lost. Get lost a little bit. Get lost in the sauce. Don't let the sauce lose you. Lose the sauce. But that's all I have to say. I hope that y'all, I know y'all done got to see too much titty tonight. You don't deserve. Pay for the OnlyFans. Yeah. That's that on that. I just want y'all to love yourself. I just want to inspire y'all to inspire someone else into loving themselves by loving yourself fully, like unremorsefully. So, yeah, happy Wednesday. Cheers, joy, prosperity, blessings. Nothing but love. Nothing but love. Y'all have a good night. Be safe. Strap up. Keep your guns loaded, but the safety on. Oh, of course. Of course CNN is always trying to do that. That's what they do. They are a fear mechanism. They operate and trigger fear so that they can get their way on personal matters. You operate out of fear or out of faith? Faith that I can accomplish all things I set my mind to, or fear that I'm not good enough. Which one will you choose? Faith, because you are worthy. You are beautiful and you are worthy. Trust yourself. Love yourself. Be kind to you. Smile a little bit. Dance a little bit. Like no one's watching, even if you look crazy. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I love y'all. Y'all have a great night. Peace and blessings.